We are back on Taking Care of Business on Koerner Radio, News Talk 1180, 1230 KGEO, and 1410 KERI. Our in-studio guests, Melanie Kirkland and Julie Tonneslan.
Julie Tonneslan.
Okay, that's it. I've got
Tonneslan.
Okay. I'm putting. You know what it is? I'm putting emphath on the wrong syllable. From the King's College of Nursing, and something just happened during the break that I think is a point we need to make. Clay was talking about being able to make a donation of some supplies that you need. So if somebody wants to make a donation to the cause, either financially or desks or cubicles or anything you need, who would they contact?
They can contact me, Julie Tonneslan, 326-1124.
Okay, hold on one second. Let's give that again. 326
1124.
1124. Okay.
Yes, and be happy to take any donations.
Great. Okay.
Or they can contact Melanie.
Is the boot camp part of the King's College?
It is. It's actually a division of King's College of Nursing.
Okay, and Melanie, what's your phone number in case people want to make donations? Or either that or your website,
661
661
377
377
0408.
0408.
And
we'll give that out again.
Our website is www.kcnhs.org.
Okay.
So it's King's College of Nursing and Health Sciences. So kcnhs.org.
Okay. Good. Fantastic. So we were talking about that academic boot camp, which I think is a fantastic idea. Even just, I know I went back about, 10 years ago and got my master's. And even though I do a lot of writing and stuff, it was interesting for me to take not a remedial class, but a kind of like a reintroduction class, which is a little bit like the academic boot camp.
Yes.
And it made a difference because it got me in that frame of mind again.
Right.
Because you lose that over time.
We do. We lose that, exactly. And so if we have these reentry students that have been out of school for 5 years or so, that they, or even more, that they're out there, they're a homemaker, or they've decided they want to change careers, but they're afraid to go back and increase their degree, that's exactly where we want to have those students come and see us. We'll get you ready to go.
Mm-hmm.
Now, once you help the students, you're preparing them to go into another college, or are you the college?
They can go to any college from us. We are preparing them for any walk of life. Even we've had a couple of business owners who have said, some of the people that we keep having apply for jobs just don't have the necessary skills to be good employees. So we said, well, send them through our boot camp, because the program that Julie designed will help them do exactly that. It gives them the skills necessary to budget their time and actually be a little organized. How many of us couldn't use some help being organized?
You bet.
But the King's College of Nursing is actually a full nursing school.
It is. You will actually get a Bachelor of Science in Nursing when they are finished with our program.
And what would be a title for a nurse? LVN and RN? What's
RN,
an
registered
RN
nurse, correct? RN.
So that's the top of the line, right?
Well, that's
top of the grade.
It's your Bachelor of Science in Nursing, yes, and then of course you can have a Master's of Science in Nursing as well, and you can actually get a doctorate in nursing.
But right now,
not from us.
Right now, you're just doing the
Correct.
Bachelor's of Science.
Well, but the other thing to tag on to that you're going to be doing is you're going to be doing associates for. No, associates?
We won't be offering associate degrees. No,
but you'll offer the first 2 years, the history, the business, whatever.
Yes.
Okay.
They will be able to get all of their general education and
Right.
prerequisites right there with us.
Okay, and you're going to need instructors for that as well.
We absolutely are. Mm-hmm. So people with master's degrees in English and science and math, any of those areas.
I applied, Clay. I'm going to see if I can teach.
Will you also have a placement service after the graduation?
We will. We will have a career services program.
Because one of the needs that I think we have all over the country is in nursing, isn't it?
It is.
I mean, a major need.
It is. I just put an article on our Facebook that was talking about how there's a supply shortage of nurses all over, not just the U.S. either. Canada is really exhibiting a shortage. It's crazy. There's not enough nurses being graduated anywhere.
And I think a lot of that has to do with socialized medicine.
I think you're right.
I think that's going to make the supply and demand even worse here in our country.
You're right.
So even though our current president said we're not a Christian country anymore, the King's College of Nursing is a Christian nursing school.
It absolutely is.
Our in-studio guests are Melanie and Julie. Notice I got around the last name Julie. From the King's College of Nursing here in Bakersfield. So going back to the academic boot camp. So you've got how many students, and when does this start?
What we're waiting for is a full cohort of students. Once we have them completely ready to go, the program is good to go. We're gathering our students right now.
Okay, now are you trying to raise funds for that venture as well?
Absolutely. We're trying to raise funds for this first pilot program.
And how much money do you need for the academic boot camp for the pilot program?
I would say our pilot program needs about $50,000,
okay,
maybe a little bit less, to run that first 15 weeks.
And you're looking at when? Pretty much any time now?
Any time now, exactly.
And what's tuition going to run on the boot camp?
Well, normally our tuition will be $2,200 per student.
For how long?
For 15 weeks.
That's fantastic.
But for our cohort, the students will only have to pay $750.
For your what?
For our first pilot program, for our very first cohort of students, they'll be paying just $750. That's because it's been subsidized by a very generous businessman in our area who is paying the rest of the students' tuition because he has such a heart for these students to succeed and to be able to move forward and get their college degree.
Now, let's put that in perspective. You're looking at 6 hours a day.
6 hours a day.
15 weeks.
15 weeks.
For $750.
Exactly.
I can tell you firsthand that if you take a 3-unit class from any university in town, you're looking at least $1,500
right
for a 5-week 3-unit class.
Right.
So $750 for that kind of training, that is an absolute steal.
So are you signing up?
No, I've already been there. I have a master's.
I know, but you still need the boot camp because your English is terrible.
Hey, you mean how come you don't speak good English like I does?
Again, you can call Melanie at 377-0408 to find out information about the King's College of Nursing. And you can call Julie at 326-1124 to get information on the boot camp.
And Melanie, your website?
It's www.kcnhs.org.
Now, we've got a couple minutes left, and I do have a question for you on, okay, it's obviously a Christian college, and you're going to teach the Christian value system.
Absolutely.
And how far can you go with that and not be in conflict with, or is there a conflict with, you're looking at me.
The government.
You know, that's so funny. I get that question all the time.
I bet you
so
do.
Often people say, well, how can you be a Christian college? Well, there's still freedom of religion,
yes,
not freedom from religion.
Yes.
So in America, we still do have the ability to be a Christian college and employ Christian educators and have Christian students. And so we look at King's College of Nursing more as a preparing students for ministry in the nursing vocation. That's how we view our program.
Okay, good. So you're not looking at, Julie, did you want to add to that? You look like you're...
No, I'm just thinking that's exactly the idea of the ministry for these nurses, that they're going to go out there and do wonderful things after graduating.
One point, though, is that you need to be a Christian to attend King's College of Nursing for the nursing program, but the boot camp is open to anyone.
Absolutely anyone.
Good, good.
Yes,
But the King's College of Nursing won't take anyone but a professed Christian.
Correct.
And why is that?
Because we are preparing students for ministry in nursing.
So whatever you do for the least of these brethren of mine, you do for me.
Absolutely.
Fantastic. Fantastic. So potential donors, I mean, this, if you're a Christian and you're looking at donating to a cause, to a really worthwhile cause, I can't recommend that academic boot camp enough, or the college itself. I mean, it's exciting that you guys are doing this. I mean, I'm excited about it. I'm excited about the potential of maybe teaching for you guys.
We're excited about that too, Marty. Well, you know, we get so much support from the community, and everybody seems to be very, very excited. So we're looking forward to being able to actually start our fundraising. And anybody that wants to go and check us out on Facebook, they can check out King's College of Nursing on Facebook, and they can also check out the King's Academic Boot Camp. And that's the website for the Academic Boot Camp is kingsabc.org.
Well, please keep us in the loop. And if there's anything else we can do in the future, you need to come on to talk about anything else going on, please let us know. You've got an open invitation to come back.
Well, thank you very much for having us on.
Loved it. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
We'll be back in a moment on Taking Care of Business on Koerner Radio News Talk 1180.